People who asked for a pencil every single day in school. What happened? There was this girl in my chemistry class, Maya, who would literally ask someone for a pencil every single morning, like clockwork. She'd walk into Mr. Peterson's first period class at exactly 7:58 a.m. with nothing but a worn canvas messenger bag. No binder, no notebook, definitely no writing utensils. Does anyone have a pencil I could borrow? She'd ask with this sheepish smile, her dark eyes scanning the room hopefully. The same question, the same apologetic tone, day after day. At first, people would roll their eyes or pretend not to hear her. Maya would make her rounds from desk to desk, sometimes getting rejected 3 or 4 times, before someone finally caved. I started bringing an extra one specifically for her, because I felt bad watching her scramble around begging everyone. There was something almost desperate in the way she'd clutch whatever pencil someone offered, like it was made of gold instead of graphite. During class, while the rest of us scribbled half-hearted notes about molecular structures, Maya would be sketching in the margins. Quick, fluid lines that somehow captured more life in 30 seconds than I could manage in 30 minutes. Maya's at it again, Jake would whisper when she'd start her daily pencil hunt. But even Jake, probably the stingiest person in our grade, would eventually fork over a pencil. There was something about Maya that made saying no feel impossible. One day, she didn't show up. Then another day, her usual seat by the window remained empty. And honestly, the room felt different without her morning ritual. A week passed without any sign of her. The pencil in my backpack that I designated as hers sat unused. I asked our teacher where Maya went, and Mrs. Henderson got this weird look on her face. Oh, you didn't hear? Maya was accepted into the Whitmore Academy for Visual Arts. Full scholarship. They only accept 12 students nationwide each year. The kicker? Her portfolio was entirely pencil drawings. Hundreds of them. Mrs. Henderson explained that Maya had submitted over 300 pieces, each one more intricate than the last. Portraits that looked like photographs, landscapes that seemed to breathe on paper. When I heard there was going to be a showcase of her work, I knew I had to go. The community center had been transformed into a makeshift gallery, with Maya's drawings covering every wall. I walked through slowly, my mouth hanging open at the sheer skill displayed in each piece. Every single drawing was signed with the same peculiar inscription, property of, followed by different classmates' names. There were sweeping landscapes signed property of Jake M, and intimate portraits signed property of Sarah K. I recognized names from our chemistry class, kids from other grades, even teachers. Everyone who had ever lent her a pencil got credited as a collaborator in her art. But here's the crazy part. At the very back, mounted on the largest wall, there was this enormous drawing of our entire chemistry class. It was photorealistic in a way that made me dizzy, showing every student at their desk, every face captured with impossible precision. You could see Jake doodling, Sarah checking her phone, me with that extra pencil held out in my hand. At the bottom, it said, property of everyone who believed in sharing. Near the exit, I found a small display with a handwritten note that explained everything. Maya wrote that she never owned a pencil because she wanted her art to belong to the community that helped create it, that every drawing was technically partially owned by whoever gave her the tool to make it. She saw each borrowed pencil as an investment in something bigger than herself, a collaboration that honored the generosity of everyday kindness. Maya's in art school now, apparently still asking classmates for pencils. But now people fight to lend them to her because they know they might end up credited in the next gallery show. I still have the sketch she left in my locker before she disappeared to Vermont. It's a perfect drawing of that first pencil I gave her, rendered in careful detail. At the bottom, it's signed property of the beginning.